Yo, yo, yo. What up, what up, what up, my betting family? We back with another video here at No Limit Bets for the NBA slate of March 8th, 2023. Before we get started, though, as always, I would like to say good morning to y'all, good afternoon, whatever time it may be that you're watching this video. Hope y'all having a good one, and hopefully we can make it a better day by winning some money. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe, man. It's truly appreciated. We're currently on the road to 500 subscribers, and we're less than 75 subscribers away for hitting that mark. So I definitely appreciate all the love and support that you guys have shown thus far. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into today's video. I'm going to be bringing y'all my top 6 picks for today's NBA slate of games. We got 8 games going on, and I think it's 8 or 7 games going on tonight. But just to do a quick recap of yesterday's slips that I did submit, I only submitted a total of 3 slips. And with this one, we were able to go 4-2 as Rudy Gobert comes up short with only 9 rebounds out of the 12 that we needed. And then Luka Doncic went over the blocks and steals. Didn't think he was going to be able to get 2, but obviously he did with 3. So that one was 4-2. This one was not as good, as we only went 2-4 with this one. Really 2-3 as Jordan Clarkson was a DNP. And then the picks that we posted on yesterday's video, we were able to go 4-2. Mikal Bridges goes off for 30 points. I know this was we got the Taco Tuesday discount at 20.5. His regular line was at 24.5, so either way he was able to go over that. Lauri Markkanen has a big game with 33 points. AD has also a big game with 52 points and rebounds. I believe he had a 30-20 game, 30-22 game to be exact. And then Tyus Jones just barely gets it for us as he ends up with 16 points. Now, the 2 that weren't able to hit, Powell and Carroll just goes over his 19.5 at 20. And then Julius Randle has an off game with only 24 points and rebounds. So a 4-2 day, it's not bad. Definitely want to keep that winning momentum going. So let's go ahead and hop into today's top 6 picks. For my first pick, I'm going to be going to a points and rebounds category, points and rebounds prop. And I'm going to be going down to the Heat and Cavs game. And I'm going to be taking Evan Mobley over 24.5 points and rebounds. Now, he's hit this over in 4 out of 5 career games against the Heat, including the 2 earlier matchups this season. In those 5 career games, he has gone with ended with 28 points and rebounds, 14, 31, 25, and 26. Now, obviously, the 25 and 26 were the 2 earlier matchups this season. And over the last 7 games, the Heat are allowing the 9th most points per game to opposing power forwards and the 10th most rebounds per game to opposing power forward. So overall, he's pretty much has had a good history against the Heat. And then the Heat here recently haven't been that good defending the opposing power forward. So I think Evan Mobley could definitely get us, a 15-10 game. So I'm going to be rocking with him for my first pick. For my second pick, we're going to stick to the same game. We're just going to go to the rebounding category. We're going to go to the other side. I'm going to be taking Bam Adebayo over 9 rebounds. Now, I know he's only hit this once out of his last 5 games, and it's only averaging 7.4 rebounds over his last 5 games. But against the Cavs, he has hit this over in 5 out of his last 7 games against the Cavs. In those 7 games, he had 13 rebounds, 9 rebounds, 11, 10, 17, 6, and 11. Now, more than likely, he's going to be matched up against Jared Allen, who pretty much stays in the paint area. It's not like Bam is going to have to be out, guarding the 3-point line or anything like that. So I expect, Bam to have a good rebounding game, to at least have 10, because it's needed for the Heat going up against, the two big men or that big front court from the Cavs. Now, over the last 7 games, the Cavs are allowing the 8th most rebounds per game to opposing center. So that stat, should fare well for Bam, as it benefits him. But like I said, I think rebounding wise, I think the Heat are gonna need a good rebounding game from Bam to be able to match up with the Cavs front court. So I'm going to be going with Bam over 9 rebounds for my second pick. For my third pick, I'm going to go to PRA category, PRA prop. And I'm going to be going down to the Denver and Toronto game. Or is it Denver and Bulls? I believe it's Denver and Bulls. Yeah, Denver and Bulls. Sorry about that. PRA prop. And I'm going to be taking Aaron Gordon over 24.5 PRAs against the Bulls tonight. Now, over his last 5, he is averaging 28.4, mainly due to that 53 PRA that he had against Orlando before he missed, an extended period of time. And then he hit it in their last game against the Raptors with 30, as you guys could see. But they're going against the Bulls tonight, and the Bulls over the last 7 games are allowing the 5th most rebounds per game and the 5th most assists per game to opposing power forwards. And then they're also in the points allowed to power forward. They're pretty much in the middle of the pack at 13th. So all in all, I think this should be a good matchup for Aaron Gordon to get his. And he has hit this over in 6 out of his last 7 games versus the Bulls. And in those 7 games, he ended with 30 PRAs, 34, 26, 31, 41, 25, and 20. Now, 20 PRA was in the earlier matchup this season versus the Bull. He did go under, but that was just in 26 minutes of play, as Denver was pretty much ended up with a blowout win. So also the 26 minutes he played was the lowest played over those last 7 games against the Bulls, where he obviously went under. So I expect him to have more minutes played. Hopefully this is not a blowout and it stays a competitive game. And I think he should be able to get us 25 PRAs for this one. So I'm gonna be taking Aaron Gordon over 24.5 PRAs for my third pick. For my fourth pick, I'm gonna be going to the points category, and I'm gonna be going down to the Celtics and Portland game, and I'm gonna be taking Jason Tatum over 29.5 points. Now this was at 28.5 earlier this morning. They did just bump it up, but either way, I still like it, as over his last 6 games against Portland, he's hit this over in 25. What am I talking about? 25. In 5 out of his last 6 versus Portland, he's hit this over. In those 6 games, he had 36, 34, 32, 33, 31, and 27. Now, this is the first matchup versus these two teams this season. So there's not much to go off stats-wise as of this season. But here recently, the Celtics have been a little bit of a heat, have been taking, some slack due to blowing some leads here in the last couple of games. And they're currently on a 3-game losing streak. So I expect Jason Tatum, as a superstar that he is, to be able to, kind of quiet the noise a little bit, and, be able to obviously get us 30 and have them, get the win, pretty much lead them to a win. Now, Portland this season is 27th in this defensive rating, and over the last 7 games, they're allowing the most points per game in the league to opposing teams. So I think Jason Tatum should have a big game tonight. So I'm going to be taking him for my 4th pick. For my 5th pick, we're going to be sticking to the points category. We're going to be going down to the Clippers and Toronto game. Let me get it right this go around. Clippers in Toronto, and I'm going to be taking Jacob Poeltl over 13.5 points. Now, as you guys can see, over his last 5, he's averaging 16.4 and has hit this over in 4 out of those 5 games. One of those games he missed just on the hook with 13, and then 2 of the other games he barely just makes it over with 14 apiece against Washington and Chicago. Now, tonight they're going up against the Clippers, and the Clippers are allowing the second most points per game to opposing centers over their last 7 games. Also, I think the Clippers' focus is going to be mainly or more towards obviously Siakam, Fred VanVleet, and the rest of the guys. And I think Poeltl should be able to get, a couple easy buckets, couple dump-offs, couple putbacks. And I think he should be able to get the 14 points for us tonight. So I'm going to be rocking with him for my 5th pick. And for my 6th and last pick, I'm going to be going back to the rebounds category. And I'm going to go to the Hawks and Wizards game. And I'm going to be taking Clint Capella over 10.5 rebounds. Now, over his last 5, he's averaging 12.4, as you guys can see. And he hit this over in 4 out of the last 5. The lone miss came on the hook, their last game against Miami, with 10. Now, tonight, they are going up against the Wizards, who are allowing the second most rebounds per game to opposing center over the last 7 games. And these two teams did match up earlier once this season earlier, and he ended up with 15 rebounds, so well above this line. So I think Capella can control the rebounds for the Hawks, and he should be able to get 11. So I'm gonna be rocking with him for my 6th and last pick. So just to do a recap of my picks for today, I'm pretty much going to be taking the over on all of them. I'm going to be taking the over on Evan Mobley points and rebounds. I'm going to be taking the over on Bam. And as always, if you guys agree with any of the plays, please just do your own research. Just don't take my word for it. And here, No Limit Bets, we like to go with the low risk, high reward. The $9 is an odd number, so I'm just going to go ahead and just bet the whole $9 that's left in my balance. So I'm going to be placing a $9 entry for the possibility of winning $225. So we're going to go ahead and place that entry. And that's going to be it for my top 6 picks of tonight's NBA slate of games. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the games tonight, and we'll be back here tomorrow. Let's get